Hi, my name is Nkhonde Fumbeshi. I am a lawyer with a diverse background. My background is in law, media, property, and also climate. As a legal practitioner, I am an advocate of the High Court for Zambia. And when it comes to the media, I co-founded Money FM Business Radio, which is Zambia's first business and personal finance radio station. And I am also Chief Executive Officer for Money FM. When it comes to property, I co-founded Fairworld Properties Limited. So this is a property valuation company, and we really offer property advisory. When it comes to climate, I am a co-founding member of Women Leaders for Climate Action. So this is just an organization with women that have just come together to ensure that they help other women when it comes to climate-related effects and to just combat the effects of climate change, especially on women. My career really started in the media. So growing up, I just loved the limelight that media had. And when I eventually grew up into someone more mature, I began to just see the influence that media had on society. And so I had a passion to just go into school and study mass communication. Later on, as I went through life, I realized that I had a passion to make a difference on society. And the love for justice led me also to like the law part of it. When I went to university, I decided to study mass communication because that was an opportunity that I got. Later on, I decided to go into the legal fraternity so that I can just, pursue my passion. Later on, I began to love property because of the investment opportunities that the property industry had. And so I went into the property business. So really, the property business started first, then the media came second, then third, the legal fraternity. My love for making an impact, positive impact on society, led me to go into just advocacy for climate change, advocacy for women. So this is where my career really began. One most important thing that we need to acknowledge as human beings is that in whatever journey that we embark on, we'll come across challenges. And as a business leader, one of the challenges that I recall, even as we were setting up Fairworld Properties, setting up Money FM, and also other businesses that I have been involved in, is just penetrating into the industry. Getting into an industry where there are already market players is not something easy. But how I have overcome the penetrating in the industry over time is coming up with a niche product. What is that one thing that will make the business stand out? So the niche product is one thing. The other challenge was finding talent. It's not really easy to find talent in Zambia, especially when the talent knows that they have no stake in the industry. You spend a lot of time training the talent, a lot of time sacrificing so that they are on point. And the minute you start training, the talent will just leave. That is one other problem that I have overcome. So retention of talent has been also one crucial thing. So it really doesn't matter how old you are in the business, retention of talent will be a big thing. So really going around it, seeing what will interest them, making sure that you develop them, make sure also that you just provide a good working environment. People will still go for better opportunities. The third challenge that I have faced is that, as we began, I mentioned the various roles that I have as a woman. And as a woman, things are not really easy because we are juggling a number of things. I'm a mother, I'm a wife, I run 3 or 4 businesses. It hasn't been very, very easy. How I have overcome that is I have learned to delegate. Delegation is something that has been really key for me. I concentrate on things that really need my diverse attention, and other things that don't really need my attention, I will delegate to other people. This is the biggest challenge that most business leaders face because they think they need to do everything. You can't be everywhere. You can't please everyone. So you need to realize that there are certain things that need your attention, certain things that do not really need your attention, and just focus on those big, big things for you to succeed in business. I'm a firm believer that as a human being, you need to have goals, you need to have values that will guide you throughout your journey and throughout your personal life. And in my personal life, in my business journey, I have adopted the word hired. The word hired stands for hardworking, integrity, respect, exceptional, and determined. I believe that in whatever that you're doing, you need to be hardworking. There's no time to just sit around and expect things to come to you. You really need to be hardworking. The other thing is that you need to be a person of integrity. You need to be honest in your dealings for people to really trust you and for people to do business with you, for people really to work under you. You need to be a person of integrity. And most importantly, that I hold dear to my heart, is that you need to have respect. It doesn't matter whom you're dealing with. It doesn't matter whom you're talking to. You need to have respect, because a person that is a nobody today may be a somebody today. And how are you going to deal with them if you disrespected them at a certain point? My second favorite is exceptional. I believe that in whatever you do, you need to be exceptional. There's no time to do mediocre work. You need to be exceptional for you to stand out. I always tell my children that ordinary will not stand out. But if you're exceptional, if you're going way beyond board, you will definitely stand out. The last one is being determined. In life, there are so many ups and downs. In the business journey, there are so many ups and downs. Today, you hit a deal. Tomorrow, your deal will be taken away from you. And when you're not determined, you will not go anywhere. You will not go far. So you really, really need to be determined for you to make it in your journey as a business leader. As a leader, you really need to be well vested in the business that you're leading. You may not be an accountant. You may not be a technical person, but the people that you're leading expect you to have the knowledge, have the know-how, and that is the only way that you can effectively lead the business. If you are not well vested, if you're not well read, if you're not continuously learning, you have your subordinates coming, telling you things that are not supposed to be done. And in the long run, you run into losses because you're investing your money or spending money on things that are not really supposed to be spent on, because you're not really well read. You haven't adopted a mindset that is continuously learning, seeing the changes in your industry. That's a fantastic question to end with. I have read several books and a lot of lessons have stood out for me, but the book that has really taken me throughout my life has been the Bible. There are so many lessons that I could pick from there, but they are just outstanding verses. The first verse that stands out for me is Philippians 4, verse 13. And this verse says, I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. That one really stands out for me because I know that I can do things because Christ has put a lot of potential in me. And it just tells me that the world is limitless. My potential, my mindset, I can do anything that I think of, anything that I want to embark on is possible because Christ strengthens me. The second lesson that stands out for me from the Bible comes from the verse in Psalm 37, verse 24. And the verse really talks about, I was young and now I am old. I have never seen a righteous man go hungry, nor his children beg for bread. That really stands out for me because it tells me that nothing can take me by surprise. Nothing can move me because I have seen the hand of God work in my life.